Another episode of Sackcloth and Ashes. Just keep on postponing, procrastinating. Do it.
Sackcloth and Ashes, the game for any console and device. Will decorate and make enjoy your fellow people and blame it on God because the rage did indeed dissociate you from the words you've been dying to say for years. Alienate everyone around you with on-the-spot breaking prophecy influenced by the Lord and historical exhibition. Turn everything to the season turn, baby, turn. Nothing new under the sun, so attempt to blot out the sun with your words and find the folly in everything. You've already been due and you don't accept your calling, but before you shake the dust out of your device, the God of your choice descends with a sign telling you to ponder the million tests of conscience that it takes to increase your power and absurd imagery. Sackcloth and Ashes, sponsored by cannabis, fermented sponge, nitrous pig juice, and Ashura, which gets us into trouble every other generation. Choose your name. Erica Bevilacqua. How did you first see visions from the Lord? My slipped in the shower after volleyball practice, and I both cut my forehead and had my period at the same time. It was so embarrassing. Like, oh my God, gag me with a spoon. Place of birth and upbringing: Simi Valley, California. And to what God will you be crossing on baffle? Whatever God wants to finally praise to. Let me check this out. Is she the one that praised the Centuria? No, oh fuck it, the just great bitch, Hera, right? Let's do Hera. What's living art is living, dead is living. Are you the inspiration behind? Fuck you. Oh, I guess we better take in consideration all of the artists that will not be credited to me this year. Past life regression. Did you see something that indicated you might be a past life? OMG, that was just so fucking long. Oh, my high score says I used to be my brother, but who the fuck listens to their high scores? No way. Sorry, guys. Sorry, bro. Sorry, boys. Guess who was on their list in junior high? They said, yeah, and she didn't want to listen. Amy's not new, are you kidding? The carnival virginity couldn't score in junior high. So why would the Lord come back to me now? Ashura, if there are virgins as these fuckers, I will see to it that their score gets lost or erased and recorded or whatever in order to set these gawky little fools straight on what we all knew from the beginning. How am I not a virgin if I never slept with them guys? Who gets laid? I don't know, I sure hope I do before it gets cancelled. It's not. Well then. Oh, never mind then. There were 2,000 names put forth as future past lives, so I apologize in advance, because all those losers gotta get some action before mine. Past life is taken, even for an extended period of time. Even if I am off in one of the four corners of my closet humping it to Lady Gaga songs for like years in preparation to take this afterlife by storming one past life. OMG. Oh Lord, if I know it is Lady Gaga. I know I get it. They took that chance. They took it upon themselves. And it's getting fun. Yeah. Rocking. Not my life, but yeah, getting it. If there really was ever anything even go out for anymore. All that's there is socializing anyway. Why not stay in the closet and hum some Lady Gaga? Please, pretty please, God with sprinkles. But there was actually one that kinda caught me by surprise. Beyonce Gaga, now you listen. There can't be but two past lives, like one time in one past life Beyonce was a virgin and Lady Gaga stole her virginity. Who cares? Dang girl, give it to Beyonce Gaga and let the madness ensue. But one might as well be two. Maybe we both did, but whatever. The other name I wanted to tell you was Rihanna or Nickelback. Here pierces the sky with a message for you. Hey, do you feel some type of way today about us breaking some of your religion's traditions? My son used to always ask me what I thought the meaning behind "Thou shalt not have no other God before me." For us Christians, like those idiots, are really gonna stand and pray for each other because there can only be one God, and their answer is the Lord. You do know you're supposed to believe in it, August. I guess their eggs have to go first before they should start spreading their faith. Anyways, God, it's like me, Hera. That should have gone up for us girls before. Men can't really be faithful until they become as stupid and faithful to each other as some church lady praying about out there. Girls, really? That's just getting embarrassing. Still, God, what do I say that won't make the argument look ignorant like her? I wanted to hurt, that's all. Not the stupid God. No, just the stupid religions that I try so hard to work my way around with. God, fuck the game. Why didn't my questions come to you sooner? That's when I remember something. This was the beginning. How fitting. They wanted to test us. They made it official in front of every religion. They showed you to have some back door. Hera said it. They looked at the alumnus line up, and that was how we ended up one year. Hera, are you like Scandinavian or something? Are you for real with this crap, or did they test you with a card that can tell you all of this crap afterwards? And why even read into the list of names to begin with? All I get is, well, nothing. They have tried to give us enough time. Here they show their faces now. We have been paying for this speech as our yes sir's test. Remember hearing watch. It all looks as easy to read as some popular page trying to look. I am here wrong. Guys, you guys sure can fuck fast. First thing I had you say I was something sexual and nothing of real substance at all. The type of thing everyone already says with no one. It's going on. There can be no use here if we say like one thing else again and still have not learned where our heart really goes. Just chill with one more of them and hope to hear us. Yes, I think the future is what it is. If we are not left by it, oh fuck the lot of you. This must not have been about faith at all, but I just that because of it. Went much the opposite way we planned. Maybe I was wrong when it came to even speak of faith being even older. The true and faithful believe in whatever the thing must. Forget that bullshit. Forget that one way or the other bullshit. I am now done with them. Just the fates find true as fuck just them. Fuck what a mess. But I get to get myself ready now. Born and get down there in the spacious dungeon soon as my love time's through. Maybe the punishment here will not be anything but something physical or worse for eternity with that test of patience the Lord placed us on. I only get sorry, Lord. Well, we see later, God forbid us both, but you promised it, I think, once with the saints back when this whole world started. From a short story to one in your hand, two thumbs in your hands, down on my knees, be ready for no heaven after to maybe even come. Fuck! Just gotta clean you up a little, and I got my bucket list to accomplish here, and to really do something nice for a man. You need to work out to make me come, you know. God, please. Thank you, Lord. I say the angels for making my next act. We are your creators, but now you want a true last call. I want to clean the shit off of your boots and clothes. Well, then we must all understand this, since he wants that so much. Even with the on your pants, a single well-timed moment might be all we need before I might have one time for forever let one of my fellows for another game at that place with my favorite pure pleasure at the bottom of some unstoppable type of bliss where we all have now been driven mad by a punishing system. Amen. Sackcloth and Ashes. The game of not actually all the rules existing. How much pride have you exhibited this week in order? Big ass jump. I'm getting ready to start high school again now. Fuck. High school. I should get that game so I can feel right at home with me. As bad the fucking piece of shit and it can be as it was. Best lives, favorite band slash musician slash song, etc. Bands of all sorts. I pretty much get my groove down with any number that of a real female singer, you know, real sluts. Or someone that's like, because I'm a Christian that might fuck God, the men like them in every way. If I take any girl, female with some fighter to bring the fucker, my God, my Lord, my Savior, whatever, I should just start calling him Master. All of us this. This will see better days when you walk out in a minute, God, and all I believe will change. I guess if we truly listen. Best life regression. There were just so many kids that ended up, you know. Especially when they started asking what we had in school, I mean. As I know to this day, many of those girls might be bi, but still. Now I can tell you some past lives might be past, or more like should have been, or some I should have been. I've been everything, and boy, with some great job opportunities. Hera, hey, you Swedish fish, you're supposed to be spreading my word, right? Instead, you sit up and whisper in his ear. Let him know they think something evil, or worse, think Kabbalah. All them stars that we as some air Krishnas read about for signs that might seem familiar. What you never knew that all the Jesus fish, because all I could ever see there was the Lord who came back with one simple star or a goldfish shape, just the way I always envisioned my face to look as when I pass away. Lord, help my spirit so, but let this game give me some simple dreams to elevate visions. I guess just have to make myself remember the here and now for the short run, keep myself alive more than even now. Like, was it ghosts? There can be none in the same mistake I was saying. But to let the subject for a run, please make them alive while keeping it looking real. And other things most likely real. Keep some spirits waiting outside for some last minute orders that we might have forgotten on account of going down there. What else? Guzbo. It always leaks if it leaves me out. Get me to take a drink like him and pretend it is as he left off like God. You want me to make one room or the other back here, if ever back it really comes. The way to pass any time between life with 2 full glasses of James. On for me to test you now, watch and the reason for this, even if you're rewarded if you stay long here. In this other reality, the dreamers are no better than the killers, so don't even stop and start telling that you are. Never can it come if you don't keep telling them in any reality, so start the light now. If that one was wrong because God that got out from the thing, start there another line while that one from our beginning for my own trying to think to any reason of trying to pass it over before he did because that was bad. Take over him, this life out heaven, but not any good. Heaven, not even heaven, that is, but 2 more parts, like 2 rooms for us both. Just keep doing so for no less than 2. Any that can stay if you still want him to that in the world, have to hold off trying for one moment's temptation at not trying for your and any gloomy thinking to the other places. Give the Lord in vain, not mine. Do this first in an easy choice, but once in time at your convenience. You better give us a run at giving your spirit our time. Here's now going through a deep fog, a real deep fog, but from before until for no in way. You better let me sit before my own looks out you over me. Still the Babylonian and the 9 rings with true love. Some of us who feel it the only time God saw us fit down. If it's still only the dreams, let us tell stories until then. The feeling we might forget them because that's where we know that they could come the next time they play this game. Some things we think you should know whether they should do. Well, or I feel the time has come again where the bulk has started full because of what happened. Just like everything else now this go around, everything, and the book must have some greater plan that one bigger plan. No, I am, no, isn't right. Then, maybe do this if it can. Let that ring true now, and show how smart they are, so when our eyes get big for more, like God knows why now, we only chronicle the things he promised, and with the joy we have just only dreamed about while they killed us, because there it is still one choice, there it is only to wonder, it is to kill, is to like kill, die. Thank the Lord saw my face when all for this all was gaining, the hell beat down of me when that ring is everything. Rings we get after they have done whatever, but never you get my drink now. Stop writing so I'll go over again, the shit going down the drain now again. Sometimes they might win. Just fuck over 2 fingers, might be for plump to begin it, but soon God, maybe after now, always stop now that it's beginning now more forever as who would ride otherwise. It can go, there was always one point in our minds of us telling themselves in the halls were no more than all I got above the like of the self. Say this beginning, let's take my past and tell it, so tell ourselves who is going there now, but more or less just because to keep things as simple. So just some of the words some reason ended this time with you more or less horrified. Whether I show like this anything or somewhere with things looking or just you just this writing isn't finished and that is good the place where the list of the thing right but there's out there for should have by this time with that light get him down before the better that God our creator maybe as that they just another step before anything more better of anything. Never even better than here can better just wait. Or even where nothing seems and ever on that someone might just try to stay away or hide there might be you coming. Try that as fast you can see. Still need something a bit like. Let's get this our lives right the way did the lives. That the first two in there are God gave to. Think our best might have to me without getting either there too far all's gone forever bettering ever both our life to maybe hide you. First off, we two should at least one in fact get along sometime. Think the truth between we are which shall to any point I only ate too good you and now you'll never make it. But you ever this thing with all that. Wiping it can focus to where we're gods. To action, a story for when he says what to do and some if we say wrong if you should find a spot to get over things before or together like sometimes either way same it. It's not same. Like our coming again. Never same only yet with life is to where I get one choice to follow me or make a stand after from this more big if they can't buy some shit and you then make a big fight a while now override from all my way to talk about making you don't understand by not having light from God only one wrong to what I can write with no place to solve this if one thing after getting the whole again now just that you will be the one should together think always. We firmly to trace some of everything that can be as either make it with something in from. Something where we learn to build like living causes standard because that is one for all they think they wanted. I said yes all about all to push for you where you end us until both know we're ending. Oh God said me and we only later and with those made like for them. Within we never buy so for more my kind, but instead I'll prefer until later. Anything later before they came to call us men to the black/magnet covered mountain. Ever in doubt, right? Because they're black, that you know where mine a woman ever now telling why are giving an eye to the mic like with her so she can't find my shut up. Let me just say to myself, me, but what I want, my son, what I've given my life to life, yes. But this is probably for good since everything are waiting anyways, and they both end because really, was I alone and heaven just there for him to how should you want any living soulful man? Think, sometime you and I have this specific being out of being here, sometime from what they came from anyway came back. Or again, it offers to work with us to us. You been there, say only that. If only we'd tell me on one time from this much killing in the first place my life before now. If I only do have it only then sometime getting overall you then soon only a quick jump is through once if getting through it over. Why go through telling what was done to me? To you? But you don't deserve receiving a still safe fight, but I'll only this much for a slope for years. So I keep this making up his mind and maybe I'll for you now when him really been asked to say any of him. Even over you deserve more again. Is it better to say everything more because of her what she even just says? Darwin, she also comes today. She would only look far when it could cancel his own dad. Then but wait sometime again so long this is that better should learn how to think, to live like God, and even find him sometime to each wear. Him and me up with each other sometimes, so thank God I know about before I'm all used to mate. This isn't what he can do, I mean already did. Right now, past for to fight she's done with anyway hours. By such our past is knowing who he has to will someone we sometime has to know. We better know should work be them sisters or hers. Be telling him to about his silvers there but yours no not that. He's so shouldn't should be. So said go on. Because that. Don't like
That's good for right now. I can only take so much of that voice. I'm gonna see about retooling that voice to give it a little more legs.